right now at 10 o'clock, a CBS Colorado investigation revealing a 73-year-old man fell from his wheelchair at a Denver assisted living facility. And it took staff 13 minutes to find him and then start CPR. By then, it was too late. Our investigator, Brian Moss, has been working on this case since January. And just this month, state officials issued a report outlining serious violations. Brian joins us now with video of what happened, and we want to warn you, some of that video may be difficult to watch.
Did he say he wasn't feeling good? Yeah, there's cameras.
I still have a lot of questions about what exactly occurred that night.
The questions are about what happened the night of January 6th.
What's going on?
At the Argyle, an assisted living center in Northwest Denver for low and moderate income seniors. It's regulated by the State Department of Health. On this night, though, it was also visited by law enforcement.
I'm Sergeant Jones with the Denver Police Department.
Here because of this surveillance video showing one of the residents, Robert Dutkevich, wheeling himself outside of the building onto the Argyle smoking patio. It was about 8:30 at night. His wife of 35 years, Sharon, says he loved fishing, going to Red Rocks, and watching the Broncos.
All he ever wanted was a family. He had a hard life.
Dutkevich had been living here since 2022. He had high blood pressure and other medical issues and was experiencing cognitive decline. The video shows that about 2 minutes after getting out onto the patio, he slumps over in his wheelchair. He eventually falls to the ground, still holding onto the chair. State investigators say in this March 5th report, no one was monitoring the patio or this camera feed.
And then it seemed a long time for EMS to come. So I don't know when they got called.
The feed shows another resident eventually noticing Dutkevich and going inside to get help. 8 minutes after he fell, staff members arrive and say he has no pulse. But despite Dutkevich having paperwork on file requesting life-saving measures, CPR was not immediately started. These 911 records say one staff member said she did not want to start chest compressions because she had the flu.
Did he realize those people are standing there around him doing nothing to help him? That's what hurts. Like, oh my God, I wish I couldn't have been there.
In this report obtained by CBS Colorado, state investigators say it took another 5 minutes after staff arrived for CPR to begin. 13 minutes after Dutkevich fell. It was too late. Two of the staff members told investigators they had not been trained on how to respond in a case like this. The state found the facility failed to require CPR-certified staff to act promptly and had no clear direction on when CPR should begin. Investigators also indicated the facility violated state regulations by failing to monitor the outdoor smoking area. The facility director told the state there was not enough staff to do so.
If it's got a bubble, it'll have him in it.
When Denver police arrived, they immediately recognized the importance of the surveillance video.
Sure, we say video so that we can kind of track his comings and goings.
As all this was happening,
Somebody's on the camera.
Police discovered Sharon Dutkevich had been watching a live video feed from her husband's room that was being streamed into her home miles away.
You were his wife? Okay, I'm sorry, ma'am. Sorry, it's been kind of crazy.
She was trying to piece together what was happening. A lawyer representing Dutkevich's wife says a lawsuit is likely.
Because of the fact that staff did not do anything for those precious minutes when they could have been springing into action and doing the things that needed to be done to save him. Our elders deserve to be treated with the utmost respect and care, and to be kept alive as long as they can live, because there's people who love them.
People like Sharon Dutkevich, who says what happened demands accountability.
So that no one else goes through this. Like, my heart aches. I cry every night.
And for her, this night will never be forgotten.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm Brian Moss, covering Colorado First.
The state health department has issued a $2,500 fine to the Argyle and says its investigation is ongoing. Officials from the Argyle declined to be interviewed, but gave Brian a written statement saying they respectfully contest some of the state health department's conclusions. The facility says staff who were certified in CPR responded promptly when once they became aware of the resident's condition. They say they have already implemented additional training, communication protocols, and oversight measures. The facility also says it will no longer accept residents who smoke and now closes its smoking patio at 10 p.m. Robert Dukovich's death is listed as being caused by natural causes, essentially heart disease and a heart attack.